Okay, what's up, everybody? This is my submission for Speed Docs. My name is Demo. I'm part of the Harvest Moon Speedrun community. Harvest Moon, a game about farming. But in this run, we're going to fish. What's up, Retro? 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, it is a new run for me. I've done it in Japanese, and obviously we've done it a bunch during all photos, but I don't have a time on the English board, so... Fishing Moon. It is Fishing Moon. Kira, thank you. Rena, thank you. I will need luck. We are running this to submit it for a marathon about fishing. So I will actually need luck. Oh, so that puts us to Thursday the 4th, and I am going to dig up this music box now so I don't forget. So the way this works is we have to get Elli to a certain level of affection, and one of Elli's favorite gifts is fish. You can do this run, you know, multiple ways, including a chicken. I don't think there are any crops that she likes, so it's mainly just the eggs and the fish. There is one small caveat. She only gets the loved gift affection for medium and large fish, so this run is going to be about an hour. We say no here because the dialogue is slightly faster. He ends up giving us the fishing rod anyway. That's a gift for Rick. And now the run begins. So we are looking for a reddish fish, that would be a medium, and a bluish fish, that would be a large. We don't want the tiny little teal fish. But yeah, this is going to be the bulk of the run, which is perfect for this fishing marathon. So that was the small. It's not going to do us any good. It's another small. You know, marathon luck. Hey, what's up, Go-Go? So we have to do Elli's intro here. If you give her the gift before you do the intro, she just takes the gift and doesn't give you any affection for it, so... And then our boy Rick over here is going to fix music boxes for us. That helps Elli's affection as well later on. So for everybody just tuning in, I am recording this for a marathon submission. This is chickenless because the marathon is focused on fishing specifically. Doing this run only using fish is going to end up being the play. Also, we are only going to be playing Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, so I've got to keep track of the day. This game came out before they had the technology to put the day and time on the screen, so that's unfortunate. Another small. So if I catch a fish too early, I am going to try to snag another one because we have to wait till 10 a.m. for Rick anyway. But yeah, obviously right now we're focused on getting Elli gifts each day. And the luck has not been great, but if this is the run that I submit, then pretty much going to give myself a fairly lenient estimate. Wow. Probably about an hour and 10. So possible donation incentive would be to name the character, I suppose. Naming the character, the farm, the dog. Unfortunately, we don't actually see a lot of those things in game, so probably not the greatest. But there's not much else we can do. The route is pretty much set in stone. Except for mistakes like that. I'm in all photos mode. Thank you, Retro, for this very helpful question. I need to befriend Rick to fix music boxes. There is a music box in the game that gives +5 affection to the girls, and Rick starts fixing that after a certain affection level. So we need to gift Rick about 5 times before he starts fixing the music box in our inventory. And then our route is going to change just a bit. I would have played that day, but it rained. Rick is unavailable in the rain. I don't have my normal day tracker coin here, so I'm struggling to see. I will fix that in one moment. Yeah, so the first day of the run, I dug up the music box. Now I will know exactly when Rick is ready to fix. We have gotten a lot of smalls this run, which is pretty uncommon. It's roughly 1/3 small, 1/3 medium, 1/3 large. So yeah, some pretty bad luck, but since we have to wait for 10 a.m. until Rick is available, it ends up being totally fine if we catch a small or 2 each day. One thing I will say is this is probably one of the hardest games I've played in terms of actually catching the fish. I don't know why they decided to do it this way, but you hold the button down to fish and then you release. Ooh, I actually missed. You hold the button down to fish and then you release when you get a bite. And these bites are sometimes only like frames long. They're pretty obnoxious to hit over and over again. Hey, I'm doing well. How are you? Obviously, we do save a little bit of time here by not putting the fish in our inventory. The less pauses we have to do to switch items, the better. And so when Rick does fix that music box for us, the route will change slightly. I will go from fishing directly first thing in the morning to digging up the music box first thing, and then fishing. And the days just become a little bit tighter. So this should be Friday. This would have been the day that Rick fixed our box, but we did get a rainy Tuesday the 9th. And we actually don't have to pick up any Rick gifts because we've gotten so many small fish. So yeah, like I was saying, fishing in this game is actually pretty tough, so I will generally be unable to read chat and talk during the fishing sections, because it takes a bit of focus, kind of blink and you miss it type situation here. There are a few things that affect your fishing in this game. The time of day matters, and the fish actually gets selected on the frame that you pull in the fish. Okay. So on the next day I go out, which should be Monday the 15th, Rick will fix the music box. And Retro, that is just a fantastic question. Thank you so much. A lot of people try to plug in their Nintendo 64 with, you know, they'll plug it into their HGTV or something similar, get some special connectors to plug it into their monitor. That will actually just not work if you're trying to fish in this game. The input delay is so crazy that it's actually even hard to fish on emulator. Just based on the nature of these Twitch movements. Oops, did not mean to reel that in so quick. Let's go for another one. Because it's not 10 a.m. quite yet. So I and a few other people in the Harvest Moon 64 community play on a CRT, on N64, on a CRT, because we need the lowest amount of input delay we can possibly get. It is Monday. I'm going to pretend I didn't forget, even though I did. We're just going to get the music box fixed first. Elli is in the mountains on Monday. So yeah, if you are trying to play this game on emulator or or like an LCD or something like that, and you are having trouble fishing, I just want you to know that it is not you. It is actually the game. To explain a little bit more about the category itself, there are 16 photos in a photo album, and each one of the girls has their own specific photo. With the exception of Potpourri, each one of these photos requires you to get the girl's affection pretty high. You can see here Elli is going to take the music box. So that was it was a big affection day for us. So going forward, I'm going to have to do these morning item switches. Pauses on the farm screen take a little bit longer, so I need to be pausing in the house here. Tuesday the 16th. So we actually have a fish already. I have to clear the mayor there because you can't dig up a music box with somebody on the farm. There is a glitch, which I will show a little bit later when that happens again. So we do not have to worry then about getting this fish today. If we get one, that's fantastic, but the key thing is here I want to go without losing too much time. this will do wonderfully. I think we're going to start going Rick first. So even though that means we're going to add a menu, Rick first is going to allow us to give Elli a box every day that the box has been available, which will help us towards the end of the run, because we won't have to do an additional day. What's up, Sam? I am actually recording this for a fishing-themed speedrun marathon, so we will not be doing the chicken. And what Sam is referring to is the 2 obvious routes for this particular category for Elli. The chicken takes a little bit of time to acquire, time and money. But then you can just get your egg immediately, which is nice, immediately every morning. But it takes time to set up. So there is what we have dubbed in the community chicken lists, which is essentially, I don't know why, instead of calling it like chicken and fish, we call it chicken and chickenless. I think it's kind of a play on other things in other speed runs. You know, something similar would be like chicken skip. But you know, cannonless, chickenless, same kind of concept. So similar thing here, I actually have a large in my bag already, so if we start to get skunked a little bit, we can just move on. What else can I say about the game? The game itself is 12-second hours, which is really, really fast for Harvest Moon. The days pass really quickly in this game. And it's actually a great thing for speedrunning, but one complaint that we hear quite a bit is that when people are trying to play casually, they can't fit everything into the day. Affection is the only requirement, yeah. There is like a time and a specific day that the photo occurs, but the only requirement on that day is Elli being at 200 affection. And each day I'm talking to Elli, which gives +1. Then I am giving her a large or medium fish, which is a +3. And then I'm giving her the music box, which is a +5. And I am talking, so I need to check my day here. I'm going to show you guys the glitch right now. So I told you guys we had to clear the farm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So even though Basil's standing here and we can't dig up the music box, if you do the right number of digs and then you dig outside of the farm screen, you can pick up the music box right there. There are some side effects to that, such as you don't gain tool XP and you don't have a chance of getting the power berry, but those don't matter for this particular run. So to go back to what I was saying, the photo requirements are 200 affection, and the photo occurs on fall 9, so we really have to pay attention a little bit later on. Because if it rains on fall 9, the photo is just unavailable, we can't get it. That obviously is not good, considering it's the entire point of the category. Me clearing Rick right here was on purpose. He has a cutscene and Anne walks in and it takes a little bit of time. There are also some dances coming up. Those will also help our affection quite a bit. Well, I guess only one dance. We can't use the Harvest Fest in this particular run. So I think we're doing okay so far. Oh, I never split for Music Box. Rainy Saturday is fine. What's up, Atro? Thank you for the resub. And thank you for the Anne emote. I appreciate it. Ooh, I did not switch my tool. Slow pause, but gotta do it. So at 9 affection a day, we're trying to get to 200. The intro gives some, the dance gives some. Theoretically, this should end around 1 hour. And yeah, for a fishing themed marathon, I know this could potentially look a little repetitive and or dry, but I feel like fishing in general is a little repetitive and or dry, so this is why we have the backup fish, right? Obviously, I was not getting a fish there, but I have one in my bag, so we're fine. I don't actually know. I think it's like 56 minutes. That is probably with a chicken, if I had to guess. I don't really recall. We've done it in Japanese as well, and that is a little bit faster. Japanese has slightly faster text, but then obviously if you factor that in over the course of like a long speedrun, makes a big difference. Blue heart. And these splits are kind of meaningless, but I will split when I see the heart change. There is pink heart, but yellow happens at 158, and pink happens at like 212. We only have to get to 200, so we will not be seeing pink heart today. Today's a flower festival. We are absolutely going to attend. It is 100% worth it. It's very quick, and we get additional affection over a normal day, so... And there is like a voting mechanic, but come on, I have a 20% chance of Elli winning. You cannot dance. In year 1, you cannot dance with the girl who wins, so obviously Elli is not going to win, so we can dance with her, right? And if Elli does happen to win, that sucks and it's a huge time loss, but not the end of the world, because we are recording this for a marathon. I'm not going to grind out the record. See? Every time. And Karen wins. Karen is a beautiful goddess. That's totally fine. Boom. Plus 12, just like that. Plus 2 for the talk, plus 10 for the dance. This particular music and dance number will be great for marathons. Obviously, we'll have a ton of people spamming dance emotes. That is true. If Karen wins, we do get to see the Karen dance moves. Forgot to switch the tool again. It's fine. It's totally fine. So we do not have a backup fish any longer. That is unfortunate. But we will try our best to make it work. That dog is in a horrible position, but would take longer to move him, I think. All right, what a day. What a day. I will take that for sure. 2 quick ones. Yeah, there are some guides floating around or FAQs that specifically say that all fish are the +3 with Elli, but it is in fact only medium and large. The small only gives her +1, which really sucks because if she took small fish as a favorite gift, man, several categories would change. Yeah, I'm not sure. What it seems like to me is one person got it wrong, and then every other person on the planet just copied that information. Some may have potentially copied that information and then made money off of it, which, gosh, if you want to talk about really diabolical people, just kind of a disgusting act. What's up, AIM? Yeah, I am a man of the people. AIM, I'm going to repeat this. You were not here. I am recording a marathon submission for a fishing-themed marathon. So this will be chickenless, aka fish. Man, I was going for 2 quick ones, and now the game is saying you shouldn't have done that. How were you able to figure out the numbers and figure out what's true or false? So, Harvest Moon 64, this is not necessarily true in the old games, but Harvest Moon SNES and Harvest Moon 64, it's kind of a game of hidden information. There's a lot of hidden stats that just aren't displayed anywhere. There's a lot of things that just aren't even talked about in the game in any way. We can see the heart colors for the girls, but we don't really know what that means. So using some sort of RAM watch or RAM search, we use Cheat Engine specifically on emulator for this game, and you're able to see just exactly what's happening when you give people certain items. And over the years, we've found many interesting things that you would not expect. Monday the 29th. Aim, I do think... I mean, I don't want to speak out of turn here, but I think they are going to put most of the runs that submit in, because it, at least at the moment, it looks like there are not as many runs as they're hoping. So I'm going to submit this run, and I'm going to submit River King, Mystic Valley, and we are going to try to help these people out. I'm pretty confident there's a charity attached. I don't have the information right in front of me, plus I'm fishing. Gone fishing. This is how fishing usually goes, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right, River King. Which means if you guys stick around for long enough today, you may possibly see a River King Mystic Valley speedrun. Close Rick, I'll take it. We have a lot of memes in this game. Several of us have played, you know, hundreds of hours. Atro, yes, that is the one. And one of the memes we talk about quite often is close Ann, or like a toward Ann, and then close Rick. So over the course of the run, if you get more close Ricks than somebody else, then you saved like several seconds. And even though it's a meme, it's like also undeniably true. But, you know, you can't really like... I mean, you technically could control where he's going to be, but it would take longer than it would save. No, we want close Ricks in this game. We want them a lot. Like, every time you get a far Rick over a close Rick, it's like 2 seconds lost. And when you get that Ann on the ranch that's literally walking away from you instead of the Ann that's walking toward you, oh man. That is a huge, huge loss. Speaking of huge losses, I missed that fish. So we are unfortunately going back to not having any extra. But that's okay. Let's see it today. We got a close Rick. I'm going to have to flip my calendar here in a second. We also have not dropped any fish, which is kind of shocking. Ooh. Bad movement, because I'm trying to flip my calendar here. Tomorrow's a Wednesday, I know that much. Okay, dog, you gotta go, man. Summer 1, Wednesday. Summer 2. That was a slow menu, but my second A press did not register. So we are trying to get Elli to sick ready as soon as possible. That way when we start sleeping a little bit here, the chances of us getting a rainy day to trigger her sick event go way up. Also, we have no extra fish, so now the game can either be nice or be not so nice. Walnut on the ground. Walnut takes our very, very close fishing area. So we have to fish next to the walnut. Okay, game. This is something else. I don't know exactly what our record is for longest fishing drought, but this has got to be up there. I'm just glad I have it on video. Hey. Yeah, you know, if it's for charity, that's actually a good point. I don't know, the bakery might honestly close before I get over there. I guess we'll see. Like, it's getting pretty late. Okay, we made it. Okay, so Elli is, at this stage, Elli is sick ready. So, that actually works out really well for us. Elli works at the bakery, yeah. In Mineral Town, she is a nurse, but in Flowerbud Village, she is a baker. And in case you are unfamiliar with that particular Harvest Moon lore, there are alternate timelines, I suppose, between Harvest Moon 64 and Back to Nature. They branched off. So, AIM, I actually considered doing something similar, which would be like $1 per small fish. But then again, this run would have been like a $15 or $20 donation already. You know what? Let's just make this happen today. I did not get this run into a charity marathon yet. This is the submission video. So, Priya, welcome to the submission video. Also, to the organizers, I just want you to know that we have a bustling Harvest Moon 64 community. Lots of people would be interested in watching this. Rain does affect the fishing rates. The fish are more likely to bite, but they are less likely to be larges. So that is plus 10 for Elli's sick event. The sick events are actually the only time you are able to enter the girls' rooms in this entire game. So they built 5 different rooms for each of the girls, pretty detailed rooms, and you only see them for like 2 seconds. What's up, Scorpius? Okay, we're waiting for a day that we can play. The 14th sounds good to me. We have 2 extra Elli gifts, so that's great. You are also fishing in video game right now. What video game would that be? Because you should submit it to this fishing marathon coming up, which is what I'm recording this run for. Oh, I guess we'll try for 1. I will take it. All right, now we've got 3 Elli gifts. Atro had the link. I don't have it handy, but I will let you know. Obviously, I will be practicing for the marathon if my runs get accepted. It's the beginning of April. You know what? We don't need a gift. Yes, that is the link. I was really excited when I saw the announcement for a fishing marathon, not only because we play River King, but also because I feel like it's a good opportunity to show people that Harvest Moon can be interesting. I am not going to go out today because the mayor's going to be out there, and it'll be slightly slower. We are getting a lot of summer rain, which is interesting. There's that typhoon. Monday, I would consider this unplayable because she's at the beach. Tuesday will work. Yeah, see, that would have killed chickens in a chicken full run. Fortunately for us, we are chickenless here. The 2 I have in my bag right now, I think I want to just save till fall. Well, the game is saying, no, you're not going to do that. So I will use one of the fish in my bag. Speed Docks. Is it really? Or is it Speed Docks without the K? Because I know Speed Docks is like a YouTube channel. Yeah, that looks more like it. And I will say that during the marathon, obviously, if I have any Harvest Moon person available, they can hop on commentary as well. You know, so that way there's no dead air. If you guys want to read donations or whatever the case may be, like that will work as well. And yeah, there will be a bit more chat going on than just on my personal Twitch channel, so I will be able to respond to things accordingly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I was actually trying to get Desert to submit this run, but he doesn't know if he's going to be available on those days, which is a sad thing for sure. Well, 2 days of drought. Yeah, that's an interesting thing that Retro Girl has planned for us as well. So I think, depending on how Affection is going and all of that, I can be greedy right now and try to go for the record, or I can be safe and try to finish this marathon submission. Like, I can bank on Fall 9 giving me a 50-50 Rick, because it's a Saturday, or I could play it safe. I will probably go for it. There is a marathon coming up in April. That's what I'm submitting this run to. And then Retro Girl has... Retro Girl wants us to do a 101 Sprites race in May. Which, that would be fun, except for the fact that I've never gotten more than 60 sprites in Harvest Moon DS. So I don't actually know how to do that. So lots of fun things are being planned for your guys' entertainment. I also have a small, just like solo idea that hopefully I will have more news on in the near future. I actually don't know if we have anything against that in the rules. Like, I could just do Earth percent 5 times and be done. That would work, right? No smalls. So looking at the time, I actually do think that the record is out of my reach. So I will just play it safe, I think. So I need... she's probably like 165. I think I only need... tough to say. What's fall one? Friday? It is a Friday. Yeah, it's definitely a cool concept. I'm a big fan. So a couple things that went not so great in this run. That one day where I took like an extra 2 minutes to get a fish. That was really bad. And then fish in general is going to be slightly slower than chickens because I think it comes out to like at least 1 extra affection day with fish, if not 2. And so it's like the time spent getting the chicken versus the 2 extra affection days. I think the time spent getting the chicken is less. So chickens is definitely like the appropriate strat, but this is totally viable and a little bit less thinking. Like a perfect fishing run could get record in this category. Then again, it's like the double-edged sword, because if you had perfect fishing, you would just use that perfect fishing to get faster money for a chicken, so it's kind of like the eternal question. Yeah, Sam, but what are the odds of getting all the fish you need before 10 a.m. within the first few days? Oh, whoops. Yeah, 50%, right? Either it happens or it doesn't. I mean, we've seen from all photos that it totally can happen, and it has a major impact on your opening. So I'm going to call this like 175, 174, 175. And I'm going to call this like 182. So her ankle should be ready. Can you tell I'm BSing the numbers? Because she was yellow before I gave her the gift. Which means that, you know what? No, because if we do her ankle on that Saturday, then we can't gift her Yeah, we're just going to go out and do her ankle now. I should have done the ankle already, but I wanted to save the ankle for the time warp, but it's not going to work because if we do her ankle first, it would work if I had an extra fish, but I don't. So yeah, just another slight RNG thing here. Like if I had an extra fish going in, then I could have just gone out fall 9, but I do not. But that's okay. Fall 9 should be our last day if we get the 50-50 Rick, which I'm going to get ready on the reset button because, you know, it's a 50-50. But yeah, clearly this can no longer record. It's going to be right around an hour, which is what I said at the beginning. Probably submit this with an estimate of like 105, maybe like 107. I don't know. I think fishing would have to be like really super atrocious for me to get anything close to like a 110. And I've just got to remember to check the weather on all applicable days here. So that is a sunny fall 9. So we need to dig up a box, catch a fish, check for Rick. If Rick is not there, then we're going to have to reset and do that all again. And then Elli comes in the evening to bring us to the mountains to look at some fireflies in a jar or something. Honestly, I don't remember. Yeah, Sam, you are probably right about that. But also, I should have had an extra fish. The fishing luck was really what threw me here. What time does What's-His-Face appear here? Is it 10? Is it 9? Is it 10? Is it 11? I can never remember. I feel like it's 10. Still 10. I'm getting ready. I'm rolling over to the reset. My boy. What a lad. Thank you, Coin Flip Rick. We still can't sub-hour with this run, but at least we're going to finish the run. Maybe. She could be at like 199 for all I know. Hey, what's up, Soren? We're waiting for the evening because Elli walks on screen when it's evening time. And if we go on screen at the right time, we won't have to deal with her like slowly walking on. So saves a small fraction of time. These extremely tiny micro optimizations. Of course, I'll have to walk on at the right time, and usually I can tell by, like, the tint of the screen turning, like, more reddish, but it's not easy. Like, is this too early? I don't want to walk on and then have, like, the carpenter or the shipper walk on. Is she short? Was I too early? Right on. So we lost that little micro-optimization. So, this is Elli's photo event. She's talking about, like, mixing water with a spoon or something. I don't know. She's kind of out there. All I know is all we did was give this woman several fish, and now we are getting a smooch. Ooh, we got the rainy day to go get our photo out of the mail. So time ends when we see the photo in the photo album, and I have a cat toy to celebrate this occasion. Boom, photo. Fish. No chickens. Probably the fish record for this category, but I honestly don't know.